Yes, so with regard to the question on Joe Biden, and I believe this question on especially on abortion and perhaps homosexual marriages would later come up in America, and there would be other things as well in around the world, not only just in America, in the Western world and around the world, where people would say that this particular person should not be given Holy Communion because his stand is not a Catholic stand. Now, there would be liberal priests as well who would say that, uh, communion is not just for the perfect one, it's also for the sinners. And, sinners also have, if especially if you have not committed a mortal sin, then even if you have committed a venial sin and you are a sinner, you do commit mortal sins, lot of mortal sins, but you confess those sins before taking communion, you can receive communion. So, does a sinner can a sinner receive communion? Of course, a sinner can receive a communion. Almost all the people who receive communion are sinners in that manner, but they cannot receive communion, while they are in mortal sin, and thereby they cannot. Or they cannot go for before confessing a mortal sin, they cannot receive a communion. Now, the thing with this is saying abortion is a mortal sin or a venial sin, etc. My question is, it's not about being in a sin, it's about being in total error. There is a difference between, in the Middle Ages, this person would definitely be called an heretic, whoever goes against the teachings of church on abortion. um, by the way, it's not like the scientists had a different notion. For example, let's say, this is a matter of science as well, and if science says otherwise, I don't know how science could say otherwise, that baby is not alive. We do believe that, we not only we believe, we assert, we scientifically assert that science is, some people say we believe in it. No, we don't. It's not like we believe in Holy Trinity or something like that. It's like we believe that you know a Negro is a human being, an African American person is a human being. We believe that. It's not like, we are believing something which we don't want the other person. We don't forcefully say to the other person to believe it. We forcefully, we forcefully say to the other person to believe that the human, an African American is a human and is worthy of human dignity, just like a Caucasian is. And there is nothing wrong in forcing others to make them accept. This is the thing. And so definitely there is nothing wrong in forcing others and in exerting your belief, or your stand on abortion is immoral. It is definitely immoral, and it's definitely should be criminalized. Now, this person who is going against the teaching of the church is a heretic. It's not just a sinner, and thereby communion should be denied to that person. The reason why I say so is simple. Let's say, if I mean, take an analogy of a a porn industry. Let's say, like if a person is, if a person believes that watching porn is a sin, and yet he watches pornography. If a person believes that telling lies is a sin, and like, pornography is a mortal sin, but let's say if if a person is telling lies, right, and he believes that telling lies is a sin, then he could still receive the communion, because he first of all is sorrowful of the fact. That's why, and why he is sorrowful of the fact that he has lied, because he believes that lying is wrong, lying is morally wrong, and therefore he is, he confesses that yes, lying is morally wrong, and I have lied, and therefore I am guilty of it, and I repent, and therefore I take the communion. If certain, some people in the church says that even some mortal sins, when they um, you know when they are in the nature of becoming a addiction, then those mortal sin could be, because of the habitual nature, could be said to be kind of a, not a mortal sin and perhaps a venial sin. I have to check on that as well. I mean, don't take my word for it. But let's say if that is the case, suppose if that's the case, then even then person who is watching pornography, he believes that pornography is wrong, and he is guilty of this fact, but he hasn't gone to confession, because of different circumstances, perhaps because of not able to go so. And he is receiving the holy communion, but he is guilty of this fact that he had watched pornography. Now these are sinners who can receive communion. You cannot say to a person who who doesn't feel that watching pornography is wrong, who doesn't believe that watching pornography goes against the sixth commandment in the Catholic Church, who doesn't believe that pornography is against the nature of sexuality that God has created, and so on and so forth, and thereby he or she doesn't have any moral guilt whatsoever for watching pornography. And he just goes to the church and receives the communion, and is also at the same time proud of being a pornographer, of being a you are producing, for producing pornographic films, or for watching pornographic films. He has no regret whatsoever. Now, this person cannot be attributed to a sinner who knows that it is wrong, does this because of temptations, he falls into temptations, and then he repents of this fact. He cannot be attributed to that person. What Joe Biden is he or whatever all these Democrats who are pro-choice, and if even if they are Catholics, they certainly don't believe. They are not just sinners, they are not just mere sinners, they are heretics. So if I'm not be sure with the word heretic, but they definitely are not just sinners, they are something more. They go against the teachings of the church, and they not only act against the teachings of the church perhaps, but they also support what the church says is prohibited. They support that, and they feel that it is moral. They don't feel anyway that it's morally wrong. I mean, the fact that you are a more, I mean, the fact that you accept that a particular thing is morally wrong makes you accept that you are a sinner. Ask Joe Biden if abortion is a sin or not, or supporting abortion is a sin or not. He would say no, it's not. It's not a sin. And if that's the case, then he definitely is not. If that is the case, then I'll just ask you, in what basis can a person be denied communion whatsoever? Why are not Protestants not given communion? Why are not Hindus, Muslims, and Buddhists not given communion? They are also, they don't feel that worshipping other gods is wrong. They can also go to the church and receive communion. Belief is something which is very important for receiving communion. If you don't have belief, even if you don't act on the belief, you can still confess, or in case of a venial sin, you don't need to confess. You could just need to repent, and you can have communion. But you need to believe that that particular thing is wrong. If you not only believe, but you openly state in public and encourage public to not follow what Catholic Church teaches, then that is more than just a sin. That is something that is worth, and I would, for the lack of better word, I would use heresy. That is heresy that definitely demands that every priest, including Pope, in his good conscience, should deny communion to all these people, not just Joe Biden, but all these people, all these Democrats, Republicans, or whoever be the case, and not just them. everyone in the church who doesn't follow the teachings of the church in abortion. That's how I would put it.